sun and moon hype.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Mega Man friendly replay. Okay, this is my Wii U screen recording of my first ever Wii U game.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Thank you, ladies. Starring Donkey Kong, Dixie Kong, Thing 1 and Thing 2.
By the way, speaking of ladies...
Exactly as I feel.
By the way, I apologize in advance for the lawnmower in the background. My mic might pick it up.
And also, speaking of ladies, we broke a DK tradition because we have one of the girls with us.
Yep, silly.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome
silly.
to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
The ever wanted sequel, quote unquote, for Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii.
Just bragging, there's my other game file from when I was streaming this game. So first some things I need to get out before I start gushing here. This is definitely the sequel to Donkey Kong Country Returns that we finished doing. And this is easily, there are different control methods for analog stick or control pad. I'll stick to analog stick.
Thank you.
This is my most favorite, this is easily my most favorite Donkey Kong game ever.
Tied with Returns, I will have to agree the same.
Sorry about
Honestly,
that,
I
guys.
That's alright.
But yeah, I'll say, yeah. I think both of them are pretty much tied for my favorite Donkey Kong game.
Banana cake.
Ooh.
It's a birthday!
Yummy.
With Seeley and James and me.
Wait,
Hey, Uncle
hi.
Mimic.
So does that make me DK?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
I just say because I know James plays Diddy Kong a bit more in Smash.
Not really. I actually picked DK in Smash.
Oh no, we lost our extra life.
I was about to make that joke.
Please. Hello. A little too close for comfort there, buddy.
Hey, it's the factory. Hey, it's that one part of the game that Hype hates. And what the?
Oh,
Kong.
Oh no!
Penguins?
Boss, they're having a birthday party and they didn't invite us!
We're not invited.
Send in the trumpet.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting to see, actually.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's not the Kremlings, but you know what? This is completely passable. Like this feels like an upgrade to what the Kremlings should have been in the DKC games proper.
not to mention.
Oh crap!
With the platoon of his horde, he brings out the Ice Dragon.
Ah crap! Gui's mad that we didn't invite her.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't like Donkey Kong anyway, so.
Well, that explains her actions very clearly now.
Seriously.
Snowflake in the summer?
What the?
That just makes him mad. Oh, Snowflake.
And
really
DK's just
burn
like,
in a
What are these climate changes?
Or not burn, I mean put out.
And DK's just like, I can't. It's been 2 years and already.
4 years.
Oh,
now.
God.
Oh crap!
Come on, hold on,
Just
hold
the
on.
wing-
No.
The flapping
Also
of the
took-
Ice Dragon's wings were so great, it sent them five islands behind.
And by the way, real quick, just to say, I love the Snowman's theme. Like, just this next part here that Seeley will definitely appreciate when I say. And there it goes.
Wait, what were you talking about?
This theme I love.
No.
Very Celtic.
Oh, you're right, I would appreciate it.
Yay.
And
Let
by
me
the way,
know,
I just want to
ladies
say,
and gentlemen, the soundtrack here is.
I just want to say real quick before
You
it's
know
over,
me so
this
well.
opening cutscene's gorgeous.
Yes,
It
yes,
is.
it is. It kind of put Zelda to shame, honestly. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
that
actually.
lovely piece, as well as a good chunk of the soundtrack, was composed by the great and awesome David Wise.
He returned and get this crap out of my face. We're back in action with none of your motion controls.
Well, to be fair, motion controls are right now, I'm shit. But yeah, it's good to be
There
back
he
with the
is.
classics.
I'm getting major deja vu right now.
You know what they say?
Look, I just realized there's DK Island in the background.
Yep.
Yeesh. To think,
I've noticed that before.
To think Tropical Freeze will pull the same shit New Super Mario Brothers you did by like 2 years.
So what is this?
Speaking of retro rivals,
There we go.
Oh yeah. There's the DK dance.
Banana Slammer.
You know what?
Oh,
You're doing this a lot longer
Yeah.
than I did in
Okay.
Returns.
because I like the rhythm. Anyway, we're going.
Yeah.
So that's the Donkey Kong Country Returns title screen, and
They even
We're
bring in the
back.
Japanese version too. But yes, we're back after months of completing the Returns commentary, which unfortunately Matt won't be joining us on this one for what feels like a few parts, but who knows what happened. We've got 16 parts of this shit to go through.
I'm more open with this. He can join in whenever he wants and whatnot. And as you're seeing right now, in 2 years they've learned how to swim.
2 years.
However,
some
they
reason-
they forgot how to breathe underwater.
I was about to say.
Wait.
Because now they have a... If you
I'm
look
not gonna
closely
lie,
at the...
Logic.
If you look closely
I'm really
when
glad
you're
you
under...
guys had me join for this.
Yay!
Thanks. Anyway, like I was saying, if you look closely at that little hut up there, first off, there's a little green bar. We'll get to that later. When you're underwater, there will be a little blue bar that represents how long you can stay underwater before you run out of air.
I have lungs.
And as you're seeing here, we're no longer dealing with the tikis anymore. It's they'll show up later. For now, we have some dodos. Like, I like to think of this as like the Bermuda Triangle. And, like, these are just some like lost islands and random locust things.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Anyway, you got puzzle pieces again.
They
that
do the
you're-
exact same
later
thing
on
as in
we'll find-
Returns.
Yep, we have Kong letters again. They do the same things they did in Returns, and hooah, there we go. I don't know if that was new, being able to grab things.
It was
Oh
new.
yeah,
I
this
don't
is
think
yeah,
so.
this is new. To pretty much
Oh.
because they got
Oh.
ooh, that poor
Deku
guy.
Baba.
So that's what it made the species extinct. But anyway, they got rid of the blowing mechanic from Returns, but in its place we now have pretty much the traditional Super Mario Bros. 2 method of pulling shit off the ground.
And honestly, I'm cool with that.
Yep.
It just feels it feels a lot more practical.
And it also demonstrates the...
Blowing-
I never really had a problem with the blowing mechanic personally, but that's
Me
only
neither.
really because I've gotten a lot more used to the 3D version of the game where it's about as simple
Yikes.
as pressing down and Y, which isn't all that hard.
Oops.
Ow.
Dad, hoy!
I warned you!
Ooh.
Anyway,
By the way,
there we
look at
go.
that
Ooh,
barrel.
what's this?
Looks rather nice. It's completely different from
Dee
usual.
Dee.
It's Diddy!
Diddy.
Returning from Returns.
Hi there,
Yep.
everyone.
His jetpack is as awesome as it used to be, until I find something a lot better. For now,
And another thing I should probably
good to
say,
have him back.
if you also
Yeah,
do
let's-
like the
let's-
little ground
let's-
slam, if you do the little ground slam, Diddy will also shoot out peanuts with his peanut pop gun.
Does he?
I didn't know
Yep,
that.
I just saw it.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like, huh, I never really
I've
noticed that.
never actually really like.
Oh no, wait, that's...
okay.
Oh no, wait, I'm wrong. It's only when you're playing as him by himself.
Right, that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah,
that's
that's
what I was
what-
thinking. But
Oh,
anyway,
I
must have seen something
ladies,
else then.
Ladies and gentlemen, savor the moment while it lasts because this is the only time we're probably going to see Diddy in this entire commentary.
No, I'll show him off in some other levels when what's her face isn't actually. in
I'll
it.
believe it when I see it, Logan.
So
He's never gonna let
we'll
him
cover
live it
that
down.
in a little bit.
Of course not.
There are. Oh yeah, special meter.
Kung Fu. Pretty much
I don't
when
know
you
if that
fill
was
the
in
special
Returns or
meter,
not.
depending on the Kong that's
It
on your
wasn't.
back, you can every enemy will either turn to a balloon, golden hearts, or coins.
Golden hearts are just like normal hearts, except they can actually stack, so you can have up to twice as much health as you had before.
Probably another reason
Nine lives.
why Diddy won't be here for very long.
Lives
Diddy
are
gives you
nice, but
extra
I'm
lives.
actually. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm fairly good at this game.
Well, so am I. I'm just bringing up the facts.
Ow! Thought I was gonna
Do the
roll
roll.
like a Koopa
Right, you
shell.
gotta do the roll. Well, first get the banana rupee.
Yeah,
Get
I
the
got.
banana.
Come on.
I need to admit this right now. I never
was shaped like a
actually
rupee.
played any Donkey Kong game.
Really?
Aw. Also, hey, that's a cool looking ship in the background.
It's nice, doesn't it?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at that.
I played it. I remember I owned all the Donkey Kong countries, but I never actually beat a single one until that one time I was playing like Donkey Kong Country 2 with Hype just for the fun of it back in my college days.
That was
I
a
feel
lot
so
of fun.
ashamed.
Get that coin, thank you.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you're seeing they really upped up the cinematicness of these levels.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, it's fun. It's not near. It's not constricted to 2D plane like the originals were, but this only really applies to
Dum, dum.
I may not play them,
Boom.
but I can tell it's definitely an improvement. I've seen them.
Yay!
only on the Wii U, which is probably going to be discontinued about a few years from now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, things to keep in mind is that just like with Returns, is the heck. Oh,
Whoa!
Hello.
Hello.
meet the main. Oh, well, that one was
Hello.
lucky. Meet the main bad guys of this game, codenamed the Snowmads.
Yep. You would think it's a combination between the word snow and mad, but there's actually a little more to it than that.
Yeah, it's a fun little cultural joke pun on the fact that they are a nomadic tribe of Viking-like creatures. That if I'm to believe what James is telling me, they are on their quest for world conquest to just dominate all the territories of the land.
Because it's not only Donkey Kong Country that's been affected. This island right here, as well as the other few that we'll be going through, have been taken over by the Snowmads. We must show them who's boss. We must show
By the
them
way, look
who's
up
the
there.
true
No
king of
DKs
the jungle.
allowed.
Oh,
Huh, I didn't see
Well,
that.
I missed it.
I missed it. Oh, is that the red? Well, then why did all those Professor Chops help?
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
because
He
they
is the
felt guilty
walls.
about being total pricks in returns.
that's true.
Funny you
I didn't
mention
need
that
to-
though. Funny you mention that though, because I may as well bring this up because we already did returns before this. Professor Chops isn't nearly as annoying as he was in the original game because he doesn't wave the white flag at you for how many times you die, which also means Super Kong is no longer a thing.
Yep, this game was like, and I remember loving.
At least as far as I know.
Honestly, one of my favorite things I loved about reading the reviews of this game, because I remember at first, oh yeah, check out bonus areas return. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm gonna say real quick, something that I'm doing. I forget if I speed it up or if I just cut them out entirely. I think I speed them up. Basically, every time, and I had to keep like a weird list of, okay, this one was called the 5 scrolling platforms one. There was like the 2 cannon one, but basically every time we see a unique bonus area, I'll keep it in. If it is one we've seen in the past, I speed it up.
That's fair.
Just to save some extra seconds in there. But yeah, I remember reading the original IGN or whatever reviews of this game, and all the reviews were saying things like, oh, it's so cool, but it's so hard. I'm just like, get good.
Welcome to Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
The franchise has always been hard. Even
Donkey
Donkey Kong
Kong has been
64,
hard.
where it was only really hard because of how fucking long it was.
Yeah, but yeah, Donkey Kong to me has always been a bit more of a challenging platformer than Mario.
It's pretty much the
just because of the weight.
It's pretty much the antithesis of the Kirby series.
Yeah, which I'm cool with.
Not quite as cute, though it does have its moments, and not nearly as easy.
Nope. Okay, those snowmats have the gold barrel. Let me have it.
And they got to go.
Hang on.
Hold on, there's a
My
little...
puzzle piece tingle.
There we
Yay.
go. All puzzle pieces collected.
Whoops.
Just like in the original, just like in Returns, the puzzle pieces pretty much serve the exact same purpose.
There we go.
As does the golden barrel here.
I almost
Oh,
got 15.
nice.
So yeah, I got some good lives, and as what Hype did in his playthrough of Returns, I will not be focusing on every single puzzle piece. It'll be cool if I can get them all, but I'm not going to stress over them. Like back when I was streaming this game, I would just jump off of cliffs if I had to go back and get one. But yeah, not doing that now. Definitely focusing on getting the Kong letters though, so I can
You
show
do
off
have
all the
to do that-
temples, and as was in Returns. What?
What?
I was just gonna say, yeah,
Which
he's
is
right.
instance.
Just like in the last game, the Kong temples are unlocked by getting all the Kong letters and levels.
And I'll be doing that to once again unlock the secret world, which we'll tackle later.
Right.
Now let's just skip right on to the second level.
Shipwreck Shore.
They also have extras here. I can show these off, figurines that we don't care about. Here are images,
Oh,
Aw.
cute concept art and stuff,
Get it, people? Kong set?
and dioramas, which I don't actually unlock all of them because I suck at boss fights. Anyway,
To be fair, those aren't really easy to find either. I think it also requires pretty much getting all the puzzle pieces in a particular stage.
jeez.
It does.
I think it involves getting them in all. I think it involves getting them all on a Kong temple at least. Also, what you just saw there is I also will cut out some of the. Sometimes the loading time takes up to 10 seconds. Sometimes, let's just cut it down.
Yeah, they're pretty long in this game. Though to be fair, I can't blame it so much because this game is pretty graphic intensive.
Oh, definitely.
Even though it always runs at a steady 60 frames.
No, I should have warned that guy.
Oh, that's sad.
Trying
oh well.
to think what else was saying. What else was I trying to say? Oh yeah. I love how there's a different aquatic mix for each level too.
I like that too. In fact, I think my favorite aquatic mix is the one from the first stage, which we couldn't really listen to because, well, that's pretty much the start of our entire adventure.
Yeah, here, Dodo. So trying to think. I was about to say something.
That barrel up there, it looks oddly enticing.
It looks oddly like.
Pink.
I feel compelled to use it and monopolize its time for the rest of this playthrough. It's Dixie
Dixie
again!
Kong!
Woohoo! Returning all the way from Country 2.
Yep, she's returned to full force here, and I do mean that quite literally because Logan is going to be using this character for the rest of the game.
Because she is broken.
Yes.
I think we all
So
agree on that
broken.
one.
So, the way that she works is basically take what Diddy did and just make it less horrible.
Well,
I
wouldn't
just
say
got
less
backhanded
horrible,
by a
just more
penguin
like
for
a lot
saying
more,
that.
just a lot more convenient. Because granted, it doesn't last as long as Diddy's, though. At the same time, it does
dude,
consider a considerable amount of distance.
Yeah, jump
Yeah, I
off.
know,
Then,
hang on, I'll do this.
There you go. First.
Yeah, I gotta have the guy spawn up first.
By the way, just real quick.
Here's another one.
I was about to say, just real quick about Dixie that I never quite understand. As you'll notice with all the Kongs, they have a very fancy little fur textures, which everyone loves to gush about. Yet they don't do that with Dixie's hair. It looks plasticky as ever.
Well,
Yeah, she just uses a bunch of hairspray.
yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, honestly, I
Yeah.
don't mind it so much because it's such an iconic part of her build, and her hair and her blonde hair already looks pretty stylized anyway.
Yeah, that's
Also,
true.
I never knew this, that it wasn't until this game with the new models I realized, oh, hey, her hair is supposed to look like a banana.
You only just figured that out now.
I only bring
Yeah,
that up.
it was until this,
I
because I never could, I couldn't really see that in Country 2.
I drew that parallel as early as Country 2.
Okay. Also, oh yeah,
I was
Sunny
just gonna
got
say, the
spawned.
only
As you're
reason
seeing
I
here,
brought up-
she's-
Oh, that's adorable.
Yep.
The only reason I brought up the Dixie hair
you
thing
go
is
first,
because
and I'll-
another character we get to play. Only reason I bring it up is because another character we get to play as does have that kind of textures to his air quotes hair, but we'll see that a little later.
I'm willing to bet they maybe tried it with Dixie at first, and then they realized it didn't really look all that good, so they just stuck with something a little more stylized.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the things that Seely just noticed, and Hype was saying. Well, first of all, the barking sharks are back. Yeah, the banana fairies work the same way. Click on the bananas, they'll turn to that. Hang on a second. Get that combo going to get some more coins as usual.
And if you get a high
And,
enough combo, you get extra lives.
Correct the Munda.
You'll definitely see that in a later Kong Temple. So things that I had not seen yet. First, we're gonna. Do I use that here? I think I was waiting for more enemies to appear on screen. Dixie Kong's banana special move is to summon golden hearts.
Another.
Which can,
Yeah.
yep, which can fill up, which can serve as bonus health, and as you're seeing, they actually form as almost like a little shield for your normal hearts.
Essentially,
So in a way,
you can
they
take up
pretty
to
much have more-
8 hits.
You know,
Yeah.
if Cranky Kong wasn't already relegated to a playable character, he would probably be calling you out on that.
Probably. You'd be like, you need no golden hearts. Okay, hang on. I can make this jump. You gotta do the old roll. Oh, okay. I think I need to do a roll jump.
Yeah,
But,
you need to break the laws of physics even more.
There we go.
There you go. That was
Anyway.
easy.
But, what else? Something that you were noticing back there. Whenever I'm underwater, if I press the A button, or whatever button you have that mapped to, oh yeah, real quick, yeah, the infinite rolling does still exist if you have a partner. But, anyway, so when you're underwater, depending on what you have set up, when you hit the A button, your supporter will do a particular move. For Diddy Kong, he can. I got a ground pounded.
Yeah.
When you're with Diddy Kong, also be careful. When you're underwater, the sharks will instantly turn into homing enemies that will home in on you.
Also, I love the little detail with the sharks. It's like once they notice you, their pupils just dilate. You're like so.
Oh
big.
yeah,
It's
I
like,
saw that. One.
lunch meat.
Intervention. Anyway, so
I was about to make a joke of that
I
caliber,
still love-
actually.
Oh, I still love that scene. But anyway, when you're with Diddy underwater, his jetpack works as a really quick boost, which can honestly doesn't really do a whole lot. It can help you in some instances. No,
It's
Dixie-
a little on the fast side. I will admit that. It's kind of like the similar problem I have with classic Sonic and Sonic Generations.
It's a little finicky is just the issue because it only works as a charge rate. There we go. With Dixie Kong, her hair works as a propeller to give you a very consistent and constant boost of speed to your movement, which will be very useful later on, and is actually the only real times that that you're ever doing puzzles and swimming. Hence why also I use her a bunch. And Cranky Kong, because we can spoil that much at least, Cranky Kong's the other assistant that will be joining us later. He uses his cane to actually have a pretty decent reach for a melee attack underwater.
It's not quite as useful as you'd think, though.
Again, why I like using Dixie Kong. Basically, to sum up, the reason why I like using Dixie Kong, literally, only in like 2 instances I can think of, and even then, like it wasn't until I saw a speed run that I realized you can use. Oh yeah, by the way, the sharks are invulnerable.
Yeah.
Not to your special move, though. Do I get him? No, he wasn't on screen. Crap.
Dang it.
Whatever.
Dang it. Dang it. You know, why are you always climbing up these vines all day? It's like, just mind your own business. Dang it.
Anyway.
Gigi.
What was I saying? Sorry. The problem is that almost anything that I need, anything that I would have required Diddy or Cranky for, I can do, if not better, with Dixie. Jumping puzzles, Dixie. Swimming underwater, use Dixie.
Going
It's
past a
first order
giant
Optimum-
spike-filled ground.
Dixie.
I can just fly over with Dixie. Oh crap! No. That's a. Whatever. Hang on. Get the letter. I don't want to do this again because they were not returning from. Well, actually, I don't think it's ever been in a country game before. It's more of a Mario thing. Hang on. I gotta do a tricky thing here because I need to get those bananas to get a puzzle piece, just so I can show it off. Ah, almost.
Oh.
Does this
Don't
show up
lose
a
Dixie
puzzle
now.
piece?
Yes, this reveals a puzzle piece. And there we go.
Barely.
Oh,
Wow.
Remember, folks, Dixie be broken.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, because returning, you do not buy keys to go to secret worlds. You gotta find them.
Mm-hmm.
So we need her
Alternate
current
pathways.
ability.
Hold A.
So we need her current to get down here. And yeah, as Hype mentioned, there's that air meter. You can find bubbles to replenish your health, like these bubbles. Thank you. And there's our bonus portal out of here. Sometimes levels can have multiple. And these will finish the level, which is why I wanted to make sure I got that last Kong letter, otherwise I have to get them all over again.
Oh, yeah.
And for those wondering, yes, the golden coins are just as pointless as ever. Now
Pretty
you
much.
don't need to buy levels.
I mean, you could always, if you're really that desperate to go after the puzzle pieces, it always helps to go get Squawks, because he returns. But otherwise, you're pretty much going to only really be using them for one specific thing, which we will show at the beginning of the next part.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you all in the next part. Bye-bye.
As you will.
Toodaloo!